let's practice some intervals. First of all, having the chart here, we know that 1, 4, 5, and 8 are perfect when they belong to the major scale, of which the lower note is the tonic. If they've been raised, they become augmented. If they've been lowered 1/2 step, they become diminished. Numbers 2, 3, 6, and 7 are major when they belong to the major scale, of which the lower note is the tonic. If they've been raised, they become augmented. If a major interval is lowered 1/2 step, it becomes minor, and if it has been lowered another 1/2 step, it becomes diminished. So the first interval to practice is F to B. What we want to do first is get the number of the interval, so we'll take the alphabetical letters F, G, A, B. We know that interval is a 4. And now we will look at the circle of fifths for the key of F major. When we look at the circle, we find out that the key of F major has 1 flat, B flat. So that would mean if we had the letters F to B flat, we would have a perfect fourth because B flat belongs in the F major scale, making that interval perfect. The interval that we're looking for, though, is B. So what we need to decide which is higher, B flat or B. Looking at your keyboard, you notice that B is actually higher than B flat, meaning then that the interval has been raised 1/2 step, making it an augmented fourth. Now let's have another practice interval. Let's take the interval C to E. We'll get the number first, C, D, E, that's a 3. We'll check now at the circle for the key of C major, and we know that C major has no sharps or flats, meaning then that E belongs to the C major scale, therefore the interval is a major third. If we have the interval C to E sharp, we will then have an augmented third because we have raised E 1/2 step. If we have from C to E flat, we will have lowered the interval 1/2 step, making C to E flat minor. If we lower it one other 1/2 step, making it C to E double flat, we will have a diminished third, which will actually sound to our ear the same as C to D. Oh, this is why you need to always get the number of the interval first by counting the alphabetical letters. C to D is a major second because D belongs to the C major scale. C to E double flat is a diminished third. Now for another practice interval, one of my other favorites, this will be B to F. So we're going to get the number first, B, C, D, E, F. 5 is the number. We will now look at the circle of fifths for the key of B major, and we notice that we have 5 sharps in the key of B major. F sharp, which is always the first sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. F sharp, of course, is the one that we're concerned with here because our letter is B to F. Which is higher, F sharp or F? F sharp is higher, meaning that B to F sharp would be a perfect fifth. Therefore, B to F is a diminished fifth.